Brian J. Pombo, business investor. Hi, I'm Brian Pombo. Welcome back to Brian J. Pombo Live. Is there anything more pretentious than somebody speaking in the third person, titling their own podcast after themselves, introducing themselves by name, having a thing come up on screen with their name, and then titling a podcast episode all on them? I don't know if anything's more pretentious, but here we are. We're there. We're at that point. I wanted to talk about an experience, and sometimes I just have a story. Sometimes I just have something that I want to pin in time, and this is one of those moments in my life. So I had a friend the other day go through an outline kind of where he had been in life professionally, and at the same time he was really pointing to where I had been in life and where the different phases that my business has taken. I have a video out there that's relatively popular on YouTube in terms of relative to my other videos. I don't do great on YouTube, but I have one talking about five excruciating steps to becoming a business strategist. And it was really the process I took, and that I haven't changed all that dynamically from day one in terms of what I do. But how I describe what I do has dramatically changed how people see me and how I discuss what I do, and how the relationship happens with me and my clients, partners, and so forth. And for the last 10 years or so, I have been primarily come in as a strategist. But here's what my friend pointed out. Even though I'm coming in as a strategist, the situations that have always worked out the best with me and my clients is when they saw me less as a consultant that they were hiring and more as a business partner or as a co-investor in the business. And in some cases, I've looked at purchasing businesses, I've looked at or purchasing pieces of business, or doing specific areas of the business for long-term investment versus just a straight, here's your paycheck for this period of time. And those are the situations that have always turned out best, is when I come in really on equal standing with the business owner and there's a mutual respect there, which is one of the main reasons why I started doing podcasts, wrote my book, 9 Ways to Amazon Proof Your Business, which you can get a free copy at amazonproofbook.com if you're interested in that or finding out more about me and my philosophy. It's a book that can help you in your business, especially if you're a business owner or executive that's looking to become competition proof. And by doing those things, it was a chance to get to know, demonstrate what I do, and to offer a different way of looking at things to a business owner and kind of start the relationship before I even meet them. It's worked out really well. I've really enjoyed it. But it's like my friend said, you're more of an investor than a consultant if you really look at it properly. And in most cases, if they're treating you as an investor coming in, you'll be able to help them more. And I had to sleep on it, and I looked at it a little bit. I spoke about it with my wife. I spoke about it with pretty much my business partner, Sean E. Douglas, the producer of all the podcasts, second in command here at brianjpombo.com. And it was clear to everybody that I talked to that was really the case. That I have, for especially the last handful of years, been more of an investor than even a consultant. And even if I have any form of consulting capacity, It's more in long-term investments within businesses. And so from now on, or from here on until the next stage, I will be adding the term investor onto my portfolio and discussing things very much in that frame of mind. I think it will help everybody to see things a little clearer, because I think that the coaching consulting world has become overwhelmed, because it doesn't require any form of credentials, and there really are so many different levels of people that you're dealing with when you're looking at hiring or looking at bringing on or talking to any type of consultant or advisor. And so I needed to start looking at it a different way. I also not only did I need people to see me differently, but I also needed to look at my potential partners differently. Less of a client situation and more of a potential partner. And it's very interesting. We'll see where this goes. And I'd like to find out from yourself what you think is of a business investor. And I'd love to hear from you in terms of what are the changes that you've made in the past 5 to 10 years to your business, to your personal lifestyle, that have completely changed how you view and are viewed by others. I'd love to hear about that. Leave me a comment wherever you're watching or listening to this, or go to brianjpombo.com, search out this post, and leave me a little message. I'd love to hear from you and your perspective. That's all I've got for tonight. I'll be back tomorrow night. More exciting content. You have a great night. In the meantime, get out there and let the magic happen.